Virgo, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Antonio, here with another tarot card reading for you today. We're going to go ahead and get started. Pull some messages for you from the Golden Universal Tarot deck today. See what the messages are for you. We're currently knocking out the 7th series of the Astrolectures. I know, right? It's been a while. I figure why not end off the reading with the 7th round of the Astrolectures. Now, I am a 7th house Libra, of course. I'm heavy in the vibration of 7, even though my life path is 5. But hey, 7s are our innate talents, our innate skills and abilities, the things that we were brought in on this planet to bring into existence, things that we cultivate. You know, the truth is in the details. The God and the devil is in the details, right? The truth or your own personal opinion can be found in the details. So that's what we're here to discern today. Going to shuffle out some of these energies, see if I can channel any messages through the Golden Universal Tarot to bring a better all enlightening perspective to you. So there will be a data dump in or around some point during the reading. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, add value to the channel so that we continue to grow. Do want to pull up my sleeves for this one, but we have mosquitoes here. Got one. Pretty sure there's going to be another one come at some point. Let's see if we can knock out a reading before more show up. All right, so Virgo, right next to Libra. Ironically, I dated some Virgos, man. I actually think Virgos are, although I think they're opposite from air signs, you know, earth signs keep air signs grounded, and air signs give earth signs a chance to explore and be more free and think about things in a more spiritual value or context. I think that out of the earth and the air signs, I actually think Libra and Virgo actually makes a good couple. We see that in Jaden, in Will and Jada, but we see that in Will and Jada. I myself, I dated an older Capricorn chick when I was in my mid-20s. And I would have to say, one of my most favorite relationships, man. It was very enlightening indeed. Earth signs, man, I swear. But yeah, let's get into it. We're going to pull some messages. I have a little bit of black tourmaline. Heals physical ailments. It obstructs demon possession or generational curses and things like that that we deal with. So just a little bit of healing energy, and focus your intent on the black crystal. Yeah. Should I put it here? Nah. Let's get to it. We have the 4 of Pentacles, a relationship coming in here. What's grounding you? Ace of Swords. So a new relationship coming in here. New love potential, or maybe a new home as well. Maybe you're signing a contract, or you're signing the lease on a new home or some new documents. You could be dealing with there's definitely documents is what I'm getting here. There's documents involved. There could even be writing as well. Could be trying to seek out a, what do you call that, a vacation spot. Like maybe if you're an artist or you're a writer, you're trying to seek out a quiet spot in order to channel your energies or channel your thoughts here. What else am I getting here for Virgo? We're getting the 10 of Cups. This is definitely a relationship coming in here. This is the Ace of Swords. So you're corresponding with someone through writing or through the air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this could be online, social media, text message, phone calls. I'm not sure who still writes mail, but you're experiencing a new relationship here. Hopefully this doesn't have anything to do with an inmate here. Picking up inmate activity here. Or maybe a long lost relative, or maybe a long lost love is what I'm getting here. some type of long lost relationship that's being either rekindled or being why am I getting finalized? See, the documents are coming back here again. It could be marriage. The Four of Wands with the Ten of Cups. There are many combinations in tarot. This has to be a relationship, a family, or some type of marriage. Lineage. With the Ace of Swords. It could be a spiritual download from your ancestors or your family. The Devil card. Karmic situations here, trying to come in between this situation here, or this union, or this dynamic partnership here. Now, this could be two people with toxic habits or addictions that are coming into union here. They could be inspiring each other to detox, or they could be inspiring each other to what does Capricorn or the Devil represents? It represents Capricorn, which deals heavy in work, trying to build up finances for themselves. Could be dealing with a karmic. Man, we got Five of Swords. It could be miscommunication. I won't necessarily say lies. It seems like these people don't know how to communicate with each other. So this could be a form of a soulmate or twin flame relationship. They're from maybe different cultures, or they're from like, say you would have a street smart person and a book smart person, like college girls like bad boys, and bad boys like college girls, or whatever the opposites attract situation is that we're getting here with the Capricorn, the temptation. And then we're getting King of Wands, so there's a lot of sexual attraction here. There's a leader to be found in this situation here, or an amateur leader here, but someone's very talented here. Again, this could be sex magic here. The Four of Wands, this is home activity. This is Ten of Cups, home life, even bringing children into the situation here. The confusion is the Five of Swords, or words being spoken, or hypnotizing someone. And then we have the sexual expert here, the King of Wands, and the karmic inspirer here, the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, like I said, though, or a fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be an appointed leader is what I'm getting here. So this could be false leadership. Someone that doesn't really know what they're doing here. King of Wands, Five of Swords, then with the Capricorn coming up here. False institutions here with the Four of Wands. We're getting into the thick of it here. Paying very close attention to details with the Virgo. We're getting the Wheel of Fortune here. Could be in regards to your finances here, with the Capricorn being involved here. What else is here? Do I sense marriage? Someone's has several options here is what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune. So we have a very sexually attractive individual here. Capricorn, a Devil energy here. King of Wands energy here. Someone, maybe they're widely known, or there's talk around town about this individual. So they have a reputation. Okay. Plot thickens. This might be a situation or a person you may want to stay away from. But again, I shouldn't bring my own biases into the reading, because people are attracted to people for strange reasons. We're also getting Two of Swords here. Something being hidden here. There's apprehensiveness. You cannot hit the target. Again, no, this is my taking flights. This is like a woman being flown out. She doesn't, it's the Two of Swords. She's confused, but she's willing to take the journey anyway. Like, and this is how people end up in a ditch somewhere. Because you want to sleep with people on the first night. I keep using that example. Or you want to this, and that. Like, you don't even want to talk to a person on the phone. You want to exchange IG so a person can see how fat your butt looks, your butt looks online. or how much money this dude is flashing, and how much money or fun he's having on his social media. So rather than exchange phone numbers or emails and get to know each other, y'all want to exchange TikToks and Instagrams and Facebook accounts. That's temptation here. That is negativity. That is, I'm even getting awkwardness here. This would be the awkwardness. The wheel of fortune, luxuries, or even travel as well. So you get there and then you never know what the situation is going to be. Let me stop channeling so hard. But we do have the Lovers here, so that's good energy. There could be a high volume of attraction here. There could be multiple people involved here. This is the Gemini card. The Gemini right under the Devil card. Someone is good at saying the right things here. Maybe that's why they have been appointed leadership here. But if you look deep into the details of the things that this person is saying, there's fallacies here with the Five of Swords. Maybe look at their documented information. Maybe they may say, I was born in America, but really they're an immigrant. Or maybe they're coming off as a woman, but they've had some type of surgery and they were a dude at some point. It's literally what I'm getting here. Five of Swords with Gemini. That is with the Capricorn, Devil energy. Now, what does that look like? It looks like a sex change. 5 is about change, changing up the persona, the personality, or the thought process. We see 2 different sexes here. This is temptation, negativity, karmic situations and relationships. It's a sex change. Someone's being tricked. We have a couple more messages though. There's uncertainty here. There was a wheel of fortune or a great amount of money or abundance used in this situation, in this sex change. Three of Pentacles. This would typically be looked at as an apprentice, someone that is working on something. You see that they're working on a statue, literally working on their health or working on their bodies or paying for surgeries and things like that. What is this? Ace of Swords? Yeah. Again, contracts, documents being signed, maybe even wills or what ifs. So that's the energy that I'm picking up for Virgo. What's the last message? The Page of Pentacles. They're gone into debt to build this foundation or to transform themselves. This is not a quick process. This is a slow process. This may even be a difficult process. All to change up your sex. For what reason here? What's the overall message that I'm getting here for Virgo here? It has something to do with a relationship, maybe even children as well. Ace of Swords. A new idea or a new way of looking at something. And then we have the Four of Wands, which would be a relationship, which would be grounding yourself physically. Could even be a gym regimen or working on yourself, changing up your eating habits as well. But all these things coincide with surgery. I should know because I've had a life-saving surgery. The Ten of Cups has to do with family. But then again, there's a pair of children and there's a pair of adults on this. So this could deal with lineage or the way that you perceive yourself throughout your life. The Devil shows up, which is temptation, which is, what am I getting here? There's definitely fallacies here, though. We have a false leadership or a false male or a false divine masculine here. With the Five of Swords. This is false information here, falsifying documents as well. The Wheel of Fortune. There could be some travel there, or they're looking at this as they wish fulfillment, or they think that this is going to be fulfilling for them. Not sure if this is you or someone around you. You could be getting tricked at this time. We do have Two of Swords. The Moon, occultism, nighttime information here. Someone being put under the knife. Eyes are being blindfolded. Gemini here. which would be communication. This would be mental illness or mental health issues, they would say. But this is someone that either thinks a lot or talks a lot. This is developing knowledge, or this is unorthodox knowledge. Unorthodox knowledge is what I'm getting here. But this is definitely a love relationship. Someone could be working on loving themselves. It could be. You have to watch these things in the long run. They tend to regret these surgeries that they get. 3 of Pentacles, some type of amateur architect or amateur design artist. Typically, people are looking at this person from a distance as an amateur. But what I'm getting is this person is literally building a bust of themselves. They're working on themselves, and it's taking a great deal of money to do so. They could be going broke, Page of Pentacles, to do so. Let me pull some additional messages here for Virgo before we end off the reading here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, add value to the channel so that we continue to grow. Allow the message to spread. What else are we getting? So for Virgo, which deals in monies, which deals in health, they tend to be very shy. I don't think they are insecure enough to change up their bodies, but of course people are entitled to do whatever they're entitled to do. Whatever makes you happy, shoot for it. Just plan your life out. Just like how we used to write book reports in elementary school, when we used to do the whole spider bubble web thing. Make sure you have a vision board of yourself, not only the way you look, the things that you should be eating, you know, the ways or the mindsets that you should be putting yourself in as you're undertaking these endeavors, you know, motivational talks and things like that. Make sure you have emotional therapists or people around you that you can lean on. Again, I'm not here to tell people what they can and cannot do. Regardless of how many people want to change themselves in the future, there's always going to be naturalists around. Just like we sometimes can't stand vegans and vegetarians, no matter how much we love barbecue. 100 years from now, Virgo, dealing in the details, not only will they be planting internet chips in your mind so that you could find the information and details on anything you want at that time, but dealing in health and dealing in your bodies and things like that, people are going to be willing to chop off a limb. They are going to be willing to chop off an arm or a leg to get a robotic arm or a robotic leg just to gain strength or speed or something like that. We already have the old wise men of the past few centuries that keep getting these transplants over and over and over and over and over again. People are getting snatched up. We have the black market, organ harvesting. And they just said, man, bump it, we're going to start creating artificial hearts and artificial heart valves. So again, people are going to be half androids. People are going to be chimeras and all these things we heard of in the Bible's poems. People walking around with wings and people walking around with the head of a lion and the arm of a whatever, a goat, cow, and all these other different things. There was recently a publication of someone receiving a transplant from a pig. I forgot what the organ was. Could have been a kidney or something like that. So again, these things are taking place in our modern society when people want to talk about cherubim and things like that. You even know what a real angel looks like. No one does. But we read about them, or we see ancient pictures and hieroglyphics on walls of what they may have looked like. Details. The details. The God is in the details. The devil's in the details. The truth and the opinion is in the details. It goes your higher perspective for you. We have 6 of Cups. Spiritual flirtation. I'm getting a sense of self-love, or someone is changing themselves up, past and future, to come towards someone with a love and an offer of love. So someone is quite confused about what's going on here. Maybe they're not sharing the fact that there's been some changes occurring here. We have a higher knowledge, could be being hidden, but there's an anointing going on. There could be an anointing surrounding you, so the truth will be revealed. Again, I'm getting marriage here. 6 of Cups, and then on the Hierophant, we have these 2 people bowing down. There could be marriage involved here. Judgment. The honesty or truth being revealed, or the celestial coming down to bring perspective here, bring clarity to the situation, raise the dead here, bring a higher awareness, bring an overstanding and understanding and an inner standing of a situation here. Now, people may accept you for who you are, or this could even be some type of Temperance. This is an entertainer, my bartender. I was just gonna say it. Now, this could be some form of a mild entertainer, some type of motivational speaker here. Not gonna say the male phallus, but the microphone or the horn, bringing a higher intelligence or enlightening the audience or dead people. There's a spiritual awakening at foot. There's temperance here. Maybe a bad situation is turning good, or a good situation is turning bad. There's an evening out of the energies here. Sagittarius is coming up here with the Hierophant. Sagittarius is coming up in the Temperance, and then we have Taurus coming up in the Hierophant. So there's discipline here, and there's a lesson to be learned here. Judgment, a higher calling or a higher message or a higher perspective. It's like updating the human consciousness through some type of motivational speech or something like that. Spiritual flirtation, offering higher knowledge or emotional understanding here. 3 of Wands, traveling or the pursuit of temperance here. We also getting 3 again, the 3 of Pentacles. What am I getting with the 3 of Pentacles? This could be affecting children here. We also have children here as well. We have a lot of children here. We also having children show up in the Judgment card. So this is something about hope, or something about the future, or something about children. Maybe all of this changing up of people's ideas and emotions and bodies are bringing a mass confusion to the children, and there needs to be some temperance here, or a judgment call being made by a judge here to stop this madness. Or an empathic individual here. We have a motherly figure here, the Queen of Pentacles, very sturdy. In some negative aspects, she could be a control freak. This could also be a pregnant individual as well. Again, it's something involving children here. Could be a mother, or it could be some type of like daycare. Oh yeah, definitely some type of daycare. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, and then the King of Cups coming out. An empathic individual, a psychic here. This has to be some type of school or some type of daycare situation that is dealing with adults that are working there, that's going through sex changes. Now, that can be anything in life. That can be work, school, daycare. When you have confused adults hanging around children, what do you think the next group of children or their future is going to hold for all of us? We have, yeah, there's a lot of fighting and trying to maintain stability here, keep up appearances here. The 5 of Wands. There's a lot of fighting here. With the 5 of Pentacles, all of these synchronicities. So we're going to be closing out the reading here. That is your last message for this evening, Virgo. Some very enlightening situations here. In the first spread, we would, 2 of Cups, grounding this reading. Love life, or family, or a relationship coming towards you. Now, there are multiple stories being dealt with here. We have sex changes. We have sex changes on a personal level, and we have sex changes affecting the youth of some said foundation or community here. Not sure if this is politically themed or some type of medical illusion going on here, where people are being promoted things through media to bring it to their households. But we have 6 victories emotionally, spiritual flirtation. This could be also, they say in the tarot that this is a past and present. I forgot how they say it though, but I have my own meanings for these cards here. We have what's right and what's wrong here. The Hierophant, the spiritual guru, the leader here, the pastor or preacher. Could even be a doctor as well. Also, the Temperance could be a doctor here. This could be a therapist. We have a motivational speaker here. So this could be an actor or a comedian or a teacher. We all have all 3 of them lined up next to each other. So there's like, I'm not sure if you heard the story of the Fates. I forgot what their names are. They're 3 sisters. And they pretty much, watch over the loom of fate, where one will spin the thread, one will cut the thread, and I forgot what the other one would do. But I think you can find them in that movie, The Hercules. But there's an actual mythology about the three witches. I don't think they're witches. I think they're some type of oracles or something like that. But they control fate and destiny. So that is what I'm getting here. I mean, this could be a group of parents, some type of school system, like group of parents that got together and refused, and they're trying to combat this situation. On the flip side, this could also people giving people leeway into doing things that they shouldn't be doing. But we have 3 of Wands and we have 3 of Pentacles for the sake of sex and money here. So someone is willing to go through all of these changes because they think the little time that they have on earth that they're going to be able to this seems like a Bruce Jenner type of situation. This is definitely what this seems like. Maybe someone's been around feminine too long, or someone's been around masculine too long, and they're going through a sex change while there's children involved here. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. We have a mother and a father here. Very stern mother, very empathic, very loving father. Again, this doesn't have to be gender specific, but that is the whole situation that I'm getting here. I rarely even get a mix up like this. This is not gender specific. This is some type of sex change or something that's going on here. I'm not sure if this is hidden information or hidden knowledge, but there's definitely, if there's not have already been fighting going on here, there's going to be fighting going on here. This may even be a fight for survival. 5 and 5, destitute situation. Someone being excluded or feeling left out, or feel like their actions are not being validated, feeling like they wasted money here, or that their sexuality or their jobs are being threatened here. This could also be even a matter of ethics. This could be a woman that's a stripper or a pole dancer or has some type of negative activity attached to her that lives or often comes around children, or a man that has toxic bad habits, i.e. drinking and things like that, that comes home or comes around a certain group of teens or something like that and causes havoc and is being a horrible influence on people here. It's negatively affecting their health, and it's negatively affecting their health, their physicality. People are literally viewing the breakdown of a situation here, or the breakdown of of being a human, or being having a culture, or what is it? There's a breakdown of emotional, not inheritance. There's a breakdown of something here. It has something to do with gender, and it has something to do with emotions, and people are disregarding the situation because there's monies involved. People even may have a different idea of ethics and religions, and that's why no one is able to get what they're trying to say across, or get what they're trying to say heard. But that's all I have for you today. That is the longest reading I've done so far, was the Virgo Astrolectures episode 7. Let me know what you think down in the comments if you have anything to add to this story here. But for Virgo, pay very close attention to the details. I would say keep your head on the swivel, watch the things and the people around you, so that you are able to discern these energies and keep your integrity intact. But catch you on the next one. And yeah, that's it. Peace.